Okay, welcome back to another episode of Unhinged Bookish Thoughts with Liz and Carrie. Today we had two of our favorite guests, Theo and Madi, back on.
Yay!
Yay! And this really wasn't like a huge bookish episode. It was just fun to sit down and be weird with these two.
We decided to go through the very popular trend right now of hear me out. So, this is our cake, this entire episode.
Yeah. And it gets pretty weird. I would say that we're like far too good at justifying really weird things.
Yeah. Well, our podcast is titled Unhinged Thoughts. So, this we took out the bookish on this one. Some characters are bookish still, like in an aspect, like fandom kind of style. But we definitely went straight into the unhinged. So, it's fun.
It's fun when our guests match our energies, and they're really good at doing that. They're
so good at it. So we hope you enjoy this episode of us with Theo and Madi going hear me out, and let us know if you agree with any of them.
Okay, I'll just start. My first one's kind of a cop-out.
Okay, go.
But I just wanted to be like fun before it gets really weird. I put Hexus from Fern Gully.
I have no wait. Hexus?
Also, do we want to do like a title like of what we're doing?
Okay, wait, pause. So when I was doing research, about this, everybody was saying this. What is this?
Oh.
Fern Gully?
Yeah, also, that seems reasonable. What is this from?
A
Fern Gully?
Yeah, Fern Gully. It's a movie.
Fern Gully. Back in the day.
Is it a good movie?
Yeah.
Should I see it?
It's like a classic. I would say it's okay. Here's the thing, though. He's got abs, so I was like, I feel like that's not fair.
Yeah.
He's got abs.
Yeah.
But he's like the bad guy. He's like pollution in the forest.
He fights Captain
that's like killing.
Planet, right?
Now I have to look up because I don't know these people.
I don't know.
I'm seeing pictures of him fighting Captain.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I feel like that's
That's
understandable.
Oh no, Vicky.
Yeah.
I found a Reddit thread that's titled Hexus Vor.
Oh no, Hexus. Oh goodness, that makes sense though. It looks like he
It
does
seems
some
like
swallowing.
you're not alone in thirsting after this goo, man.
No.
I'm telling you. But okay, to give context, we're doing like our hear me outs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
should
it's
we
gonna
record it and then we'll like flop it, and then once we're done we'll record it? Okay,
Cool.
we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. We'll make it work.
So Hexus from Fern Gully, and it's only gonna get worse for me.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
So look, I think we should do this as a game. I think if we're doing this as like a sorry to just immediately fucking take over like an absolute rat.
Do it.
Fine.
We should do scores out of 5, and then the person at the end who has the highest average score should get some kind of prize or something.
So is the score for like how weird it is, or what are we
The score
scoring?
is for how much you've been won over by the justification.
Oh,
Ooh.
I've got to say, I'm actually marking this lower than I would have because I don't think this guy needs much justification.
yeah.
I agree.
Agreed.
I very much agree.
And I'm
So
going to
it'd be
score
like
higher for like the people who
one-
are fucking wild, right?
Yeah. So like, one is like, yeah, we get it. Like it's, we totally agree. And like 5 is like, you're alone on that one.
Oh, okay. So that's the scoring.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Okay.
Yes. Here, let me.
Okay.
I'll bring them-
5 can be you're alone, but honestly, the way that you're selling
Yes.
this, I can kind of agree.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think I understand this metric system. I'm a little nervous that
I'm
I
giving
don't.
you a 2. I'm giving you a 2 on the Hexus.
Thank you. I agree. I felt like that was kind of a cop-out one.
This picture where he's like kind of got like Hades' head and Hercules' body, I'm like, I mean,
I get it.
Come on.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say 2 as well. I get that one.
Yeah, 2.
So we're just doing like one number, like an average of what the score is. So like she would just have 1, 2.
Congratulations, Spooky.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You with your random reactions. I love it.
I can't do anything. Yeah. Okay, next up. Who's up next?
I can go next.
Are we
Yeah.
doing our
Mine's-
least unhinged first? I think that's a good
Yeah,
goal,
let's
right?
start tame. And I think cycling that way is good too. So like Pookie, Liz, Maddie, me,
Yeah.
and then round again.
I
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
There we go.
Mine's, I'm sure everyone will agree, Venom.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's
Which
reasonable.
one? Animated Venom or Tom Hardy Venom?
Very
Tom
important.
Hardy, because I also love Tom Hardy.
I
Okay.
also love Tom Hardy, so that's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Just
lowering
snarkiness.
I'm raising my score for you because of how much I hate those films.
Oh, it's mainly
The
just
animated
Tom,
is way
okay?
better.
Yeah.
I haven't seen animated Venom. Hold on. I want to do my research before I
Venom.
agree to anything. Oh, interesting.
Think of those tentacles.
He's a big boy in the animations.
Yeah,
He's a big
he is.
boy.
Very much.
We love a big boy.
Like a
He
big
can be
boy.
as big as you want, right?
Yes.
He's as big as you want.
He changes size.
Wait, can I
Yeah.
have a question really quick? So 1 is, that's obvious. 5 is,
Yes.
you're nuts, but cool? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Just,
It's like 1 is not unhinged and 5 is absolutely
Completely unhinged.
unhinged.
yeah.
Justified unhinged.
Justified, unhinged. Great. All right. I say 2. I think 2 is also reasonable. 2 is
Yeah, I'm
good.
gonna give a 3.
Give it 2.
I'll give a 3 because I also know how bad, like how hard you worked on these.
You have no idea. Like, this was
Aw.
days. This was an entire
Aw.
week of me
I
coming
love
up with
you.
ideas.
Oh,
Yes.
when I heard it, Liz, I loved you guys, and I was like, I'll do anything for them, but the panic was immediate. I was like,
That was. She messaged me separately and was like, "I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but
I'm like,
gonna
I don't
give it
know
my
what you're
best shot."
talking about. I really don't understand. I was like, I'll do it for you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
that's sweet. Go on,
Okay.
Maddie. Give us your
is it
most
me?
basic one.
Okay, my most basic one is Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, and Theo's heard me talk about this a lot. I told you it was basic.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
judging. I'm actually gushing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know. I think Pyramid Head is like, there's not much to say. Just if you don't know who he is, you can Google him. Everybody knows. I think
You
we're
know
good.
who
There's so many
Pyramid Head
thirst
is.
traps.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I have no idea.
You
I
had never
don't-
seen the thirst traps?
Never seen-
They show them
No.
on my page.
Oh no, I've seen them, dear. I've seen them.
Like, this guy was just in like a loincloth and like dancing, and I was like,
He
"Would
even
I like
elevate
this?"
it. And the way that I would turn this one
Yes.
is I would have put his sword on my hear me out list. That long. I have read so
Please
many.
continue that sentence.
I love this. Yes.
That long.
I have read so many dark romances and so many night
no
scenes that I
spoilers
would have.
for Maddie, by the way. Just
Yeah, I'm
wanted to
halfway
get
through the
because
game. Yes.
she doesn't quite understand everything. as of
Okay.
yet, Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a mystery.
I don't
to
know
me.
anything.
Like, so...
Cool.
Oh, you're gonna after
Yeah.
this. We're gonna.
Maddie's
let
just gonna
you know
say,
what's going
okay,
on.
now I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
now.
Ariel would pass out from that answer. Ariel would have.
Ariel and I have
frothed
she
at the
would've.
we've
mouth.
already discussed this, by the way.
Mhm.
So we've
Yeah,
already
like
had
there
this
was that. I
discussion.
was discussing that scene, which apparently has been taken out of the remaster.
I think
where
it was taken out, or it was tamed down.
Pyramid
I'm not
Head
sure.
is just like straight fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, yep.
The real intro to,
Yep.
to Pyramid Head in the game, where you get to like have when he's close by, is still very nice. So, still very
What's very nice about it, Maddie?
nothing. I mean, it's a great scene. It's like really
Just saying.
cinematically artistic, and it's just
Fair.
Very artistic. I
Very.
love the artistry.
The angles.
framing was great.
Love that.
Maddie, I'll give you a 3.
Thanks, babe.
I think that's a good one.
Thanks, babe.
I've given you a 1.
I was
Well,
gonna say
because-
2 because I'm like, yeah, like even I get that one.
Shit, I need to not be so nice. Damn it. I like you guys too much.
Because that's literally a guy who is just in perfect shape. You can't even see his face. He doesn't talk, and he's carrying a massive dick around. Like, it's just, you couldn't get much more perfect than that.
Dick a swinging.
Well, when you put
Right.
it that way.
Yeah, right.
I get it.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I just imagine like getting like smoked in the back or something from his mask, like getting thrusted on. I just like the logistics. I feel like
punched by the mask.
Where does the triangle go? Like, does it stay
Yeah.
on?
the logistics would be kind of hard. You know. Theo, bring it on.
Bring it home, baby.
So I'm looking at my list and I'm like, where the fuck is the normal shit? So I think I'm gonna start off with Mother from the new Evil Dead. That's my most
that makes
normal
sense.
one.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen-
so the deadite mum, when she's like climbing on the roof and blood's pouring out of her mouth and her head's twisting around. I can't help but look at that and be like, you are still gorgeous.
Yeah, the actress that they chose for this
Yeah.
is like
Mhm.
She's stunning. And she did
Yeah.
all of the bodywork herself. She's so fucking
No
athletic. It's
way.
wild. Yeah, she did everything herself. It's so cool.
Okay, I haven't seen the new Evil Dead, but I think I might watch it tonight
It
after
is
your.
one of the best Evil Deads. They did a really good job with it, I think. as a massive fan of the series. Please hate me for that. I'll go for it.
And did you say that her head spins around?
I can't remember exactly, but she's doing similar things to that. So
Okay.
Because realistically, could
Kara's like,
could
smash.
kiss at the same
Smash.
time.
that could be like a fun little like party trick. So
100%. I think this is my most annoying one by far, because everything other than the pouring blood from every like orifice and the like, I swallow your soul, come here, children, mother loves you. Like other than that stuff, she's just a 10 out of 10, man. So yeah, that's my justification. That's my low ball. Everything else, prepare for fucking insanity.
I feel like I'm gonna go harder on yours because I know that they're only gonna get
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, where do I even start with this one?
This is
Probably
like an
2.
objective one for me. I'll just put that out there. I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but like based off your description, I would.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
I get it. Completely understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 though. I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah,
Thanks.
let's go. I think 2's good. 2's
Yeah.
good. Let me
Wow,
come.
thank you. Okay.
That's very nice.
Okay. I'm looking at this list. I'm just gonna flash the list.
Okay. I also thought mine were weird, but maybe they're not as weird as I had hoped.
No,
My next
yours
one
are
is
weird.
my next one is Clippy, the Microsoft
The
paperclip.
classic. I've heard this. Hear me out.
Wait, I don't. Okay, explain. Is it because of reasons?
Here's the thing. I think that he's a lover, but I also know that he's talking you through it. You know what I mean? Like he is. I just know
I love the
he is
justification.
a little dom in the bedroom. You know that he is. Or maybe even a switch.
He seems like a soft arm. Like, would you like help?
No.
Would you like help?
You know.
Are you okay?
I'm.
Also, he's very flexible. He can change into multiple different shapes.
This is true.
And he's old, so you get like a little bit of a taboo action because like age gap. You know what I mean?
Why was my initial thought was like, he'll help you get there, because that's like his whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would help. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking you through it every step of the
Every
way.
step of the way.
Hear me out. Is this love or is this lust?
Sorry.
Lust.
Honestly, I think it's a mix of both. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna give me both things, but I think he's gonna surprise you in the bedroom. So that's what.
Okay, because I see it like he could potentially be an overbearing lover, like too much. Like, yo, you're washing the dishes wrong, man. You need to be doing it this way. Do you need help?
Oh.
So,
But he only interjects if you start it, right?
But could that backfire?
sounds
Because you
like
always have to
gaslighting
initiate it.
me. Yeah.
That's true. He's just holding it in,
I'm
and then
only
when you
ever
finally
telling
let
you
him,
things because you need me to tell you them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shit.
It's Iron Flame. You didn't ask the questions. You didn't ask,
Oh,
so I didn't get you off.
no,
Wait,
you're
what?
so right.
Wait, feed more into that. What is that? Well, you
It's
didn't ask me to
it's
get you
Jaden.
off, so I didn't
It's
get you
about
off.
Iron Flame. It's like they have a miscommunication trope, and that's pretty much what this would be. But it's like he's like, you didn't ask the right questions, and she's like, what fucking questions am I supposed to ask? You're supposed to figure that out. So it's like Clippy would be like, you didn't ask the questions.
Well, fuck, man. I really thought Clippy was gonna be a good
I'm
lover.
really sorry. Well, I don't think
I'm
he'll
sorry
be
we
a bad
ruined
lover. I don't think he'll be a
I think
bad
it's a-
fucker. I think he'll be a bad lover.
Yeah. I think like a little bit of a judgmental fuck. It wouldn't be hate fucking, it would be judgmental.
He'd be like side-eyeing you the whole time, like
so
Dude,
Taking notes,
Clippy
taking mental notes.
is much like the Deadite mum. It's kind of like eye contact from any angle. You know?
Those big ass eyes.
just
Just
flick to the
always.
behind. That could be too much, but again, I think some people like that. This is high.
Yeah.
I'm putting this quite high actually.
oh.
when I googled a picture of Clippy, this is the one that came up for me. And
Let's take a look at it. I wish we could like screen share it. That'd be
And
funny.
look how sexy. See?
reasonable.
Reasonable.
Oh, God.
Understand.
I will give you a solid. Like, can I do half numbers? Can I
sure.
give a 4.5? Because that was
Oh
a
my
choice.
goodness.
Thank
pretty high.
you.
Clippy is not on my radar, but he now is. Or I don't
That's what
know.
I'm saying. I do love that I went from Hexus to Clippy. On that, an honorable mention that I didn't put on my list is the Febreze bottles. Not the, like, the ones that are more metal, and then because the figures of those bottles.
Your picks are better than mine. I've just come to that realization that you left out the Febreze bottles, and that's better than all of mine combined.
Oh my god. Harry took this very seriously. I feel like you really understood the assignment.
I'm trying to think of what's the most normal, because I think 3 of mine are pretty normal. So I'm just gonna go with Tarn from Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. He's a giant, sassy-ass black dragon. I only read the series because I like Tarn.
Fair.
He's hilarious.
Do you want to talk more about Fourth Wing publicly?
I mean, we'll eventually, probably, but Tarn, I will just speak on him.
Okay, so listen. Black dragons, yeah?
He's a giant, biggest of them all. I think there's a
They
theme
are,
here.
one,
Very low.
dragons.
Dragons.
2, usually they breathe poison, yeah?
He will burn people alive and other dragons.
So he breathes fire. That's cool. That's good to know because, yeah, most black dragons in the fantasy that I consume are poison-breathing dragons. Which would change the quality of a kiss with them.
That would very much.
I think that my biggest hang-up right now is I just watched How to Train Your Dragon, and I feel such a motherly impulse over that dragon, so I'm having a really hard time, like...
I will say, if this helps, the size of Toothless is like a puppy in comparison to the size of this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is different. This is
but
like...
Also,
this is
like
Drogon vibes.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But also, like, Abraxos from Throne of Glass could, like, be in there, too, because he's very sassy. He's very much, like, Toothless. But will also, like, kill people. But
also, like, the way that Taryn throws Violet around in the books.
But also super protective. Because if she falls off, he's grabbing her, snatching her back, keeping her out of harm's way. Like that.
I'm gonna rate this one low because I feel like Taryn is like an obvious choice as like a hot, sexy dragon.
Yeah, as like just a random book character. Yeah, Taryn. Everyone's like, yes. And like Darno, the other one, but I like the giant one better.
I'll give it a 3. 3, that's a good 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because it's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
I'm gonna give it 1.5.
Oh damn, Pookie!
I read a lot of monster smut too, so I feel like
reasonable.
But it couldn't
too
use like
easy.
the aliens from Ice Planet Barbarian. That's too obvious.
Yeah,
That's way too obvious.
Oh, by the way, I don't think we got the scoring for Paperclip. I gave it a 3.5.
Thank you. That's kind for that.
I don't think so. I think it was great.
Maddie, it's all you, girl.
I feel like mine aren't unhinged enough. Like I just came to from like the heart, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I chose Fairy Godmother from Shrek. I think it's pretty apparent. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like
0.5 out of 5.
In my defense, I didn't realize that we were going to be rating based off of our rating
weirdness.
system. So I was trying to trying to give to the community.
What's the hear me out about the Fairy Godmother? Hit me with the hear me out.
There really isn't a hear me out.
Exactly.
You're right. Let me think.
She's just fucking fit, man.
I know she is. Okay.
Maybe her personality would kind of suck a little bit. You know?
I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Let's
you don't
be real.
need a good... Oh my god, Maddie. So much better than what I was going to say. Yeah. Some people like that.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to marry her.
The degradation kink could really come in strong.
Yes.
So,
You kind of,
So if you're not into that,
what you're wanting, you know? Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I
feel like this
or is it lust, as Theo
is
said?
quickly turning into a hear me out and then a yes or no if kind of situation. Like, yes, if you like a degradation kink. No, if you don't.
She also comes with toys if you think about it, because you gotta. She is using that wand. You
Also,
better believe.
have
Magical
you ever
powers.
had sex as a frog? She could sort that out for you. Easy.
Any of your
all of
desires.
your fantasies,
Anything you can imagine.
Do you want to look like your best self while fucking someone else who looks like their best self? She can make a potion for that. Honestly, I think if I could rate this as a 0, I'd rate this as a 0. I'm rating this at 0.5.
Yeah, I respect that. I think that she's like a shadow mommy, but a sparkle mommy. You know?
Yeah.
And
Glam goth mommy.
Glam goth mommy.
mommy.
I'm gonna give it a 0.5, but I do love you.
Okay, again,
I'm gonna
Maddie, I
praise you.
fucking
That's
hate
fine.
your ass. I hate you.
That's all right. That's all right. That's okay.
I'll say
All
Okay,
right,
I've come
Theo.
I'll say
to that.
1, and we'll go with that one.
I think that I did
Okay.
enough just bringing her into the conversation. I saw everybody blush. That is all I wanted. You know?
Yep, we're good.
Cool. Okay, so this one is either going to be one that if you know, you're going to immediately be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And if you don't, I'm going to have to do a lot of justification. But
I got my
Monokuma
Google search
from...
ready.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Monokuma from Danganronpa.
Okay, you gotta spell all of
Yeah,
that. Hold on.
yeah.
What?
Type in
Oh wait, I figured it out already. I got it.
Monokuma.
Okay, you know what's funny? As I know this character, I have absolutely nothing about it.
Okay.
But I'm intrigued because the
Yeah.
split personality is interesting.
So, first things first.
Yes.
Monokuma sounds like this, and he always talks like this. This is his exact voice.
That's the
he's-
voice you use when we're doing children's voices, by the way.
Dude, in the most recent book we've been doing, every child that's come up, I've been like, Maddie, you do this, but I'll give you my take anyway. Hello, mother, give me more food. Anyway, so Monokuma is a psychopathic, no fucking redeemable features bear with a
Yeah.
robot body that is, even his good side is not good. His good side is petulant and submissive and fearful, and his bad side is violent and dominant and murderous. And
Yeah.
his entire purpose, without getting into spoilers for the entire Danganronpa series, is basically
Okay.
to murder school children in incredibly violent ways.
Fuck, that kind of ruins it for me.
However, these school children also are like super geniuses.
They fucking deserve it.
All of them are super geniuses, and all of them are also murderers in their own right. Most of them. He is not technically the overarching bad guy. He's like the tool of the overarching bad guy. But either way,
Yeah.
he is the absolute like antichrist of the Danganronpa series, right?
So
And yet,
yet. Uh-huh.
type in Danganronpa merch.
Yeah.
Precisely. The only fucking thing you will see is Monokuma plushies, Monokuma hats, Monokuma onesies. He's iconic. And the reason he's iconic is because if you look at all of the games, all of the fucking mangas, across all of the series, the only consistency is Monokuma. And I might be wrong there, but one of the only consistencies is Monokuma. Because yes, he's annoying. Yes, he's murderous. But there's just something kinky about him that I can't quite get out of my head.
I have like an immediate gut response to like for an answer, but it's 2 answers. So I think it's a 1.5 on paper, but the second you mentioned murdering school children, it became like a 4.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
like that's
cool.
yeah, because I'm like I'm looking at this one picture, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can get it. Like,
Yeah.
You
gotta remember
that he's always
talking like
this.
but then you talk, and I'm like, no, no, thank you.
I can't go that high.
No, do
Yeah,
it.
Please
like-
don't hurt your voice. We need that for work, okay?
You know that nothing could possibly hurt my voice, and you
No,
hate
Theo
me for
is
it.
indestructible. It's insane. Yeah.
4. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah.
I liked the passion behind your reasoning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So was that a 4.5 from you, Matt?
Let's even it out. Let's say 3.5. I think that's
Valuable.
reasonable.
Valuable.
Yeah.
Valuable.
Yeah.
Liz?
I said 4 as well. Yes.
Did you? Fantastic. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in strong. Also, last thing, and I know we're moving on, but look at how many fucking sexy cosplayers dress up as Monokuma. It's fucking insane.
Oh, I can't even
It's
imagine. That's
intense.
beautiful.
That's
Anyway.
actually what I Googled was cosplay after the
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go in on what that was going to look like. So,
Yeah.
They're very cool too, because they're and not to like totally, but like the ingeniousness of all the different cosplays is actually very cool.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to get to the one that gave a lot of issues this week
Hell yeah.
because I don't want to wait on this one anymore.
Yes, this one has
Hey, hit
it
us with
sparked much controversy across.
Alright.
This was
all of us.
also the one this was also the one that Liz was like, I don't think I understand the game.
Yes.
Okay,
Like, I was like, I
I
don't.
feel like Liz, your
understand.
panic makes sense because Carrie went kind of above and beyond. So
She-
like,
What was it?
Thank you.
Am I supposed to
I
pick
just love-
inanimate objects? I don't understand.
I just
Yeah,
love how much I am like Hooks in this situation, and Maddie
Yes.
is like Liz. It's just exactly the same every time we get together. It's just
Yeah.
like we fall in these two camps. I'm ready.
It's okay. The name of it, I don't know the name of it, so I'll paint the picture. The middle school S. You know that S that you draw, the three lines with the sharp.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. And the reason behind this,
Wow.
Yeah, you see,
I
you see
feel
off
like-
the wall.
I just want to applaud.
thank you, for me and Ariel, but it's different from everyone. We're realizing the middle
Yes.
school S gave me like kind of like the broken home bad boy that is gonna treat you right, but like love you down good, and like has kind of like this rebellion surface, but like a heart of gold. And there's something about that stood out to me.
You are
My
so
God.
spot on. You're so spot on. I will just tell you this. There were also, I mean, I don't want to throw this out there. The middle school S is inherently a middle schooler. Just want to put that out there.
hey,
And secondly, I remember the people who did the S's a lot weren't actually like those like, yeah, my fucking family hates me and I'm really rude and really mysterious. They were actually fucking complete wasters who just probably fucked around all day, like me.
So Liz said that preppy people did it
Yeah.
when she was in high school.
It was a
Mine
cheerleader
was like
thing.
the
Oh.
wannabe emo kids,
Oh,
like from like the Wattpad era. That was, and I'm talking from experience, like because I was one of those fucking kids that was putting that on my
She
nose.
used
You're
it
hear me
all the
outing
time.
middle school poop.
Middle school Pookie is hear me outing right now.
I am-
Correct.
That's a
This is very true.
5 from me, dog.
Hell
Because
yeah.
middle
Yeah, I'll give that a
any,
5 too.
any
Yeah.
middle
Reasonable.
schooler is a 5.
Definitely.
yeah.
Why did
Yeah.
you take it this way?
Let's not.
Yeah,
Wait.
let's not include that
This is legally aged
Completely.
middle school S.
This is a consenting, ethically
Adult.
adult.
Preppy
And then
adults.
if yeah, and if
Cheerleaders.
not, we're retracting all of it.
Cheerleader.
Like
Hell yeah.
we are not getting canceled over a fucking S in
No way. And
2025.
especially not because of my fat mouth, so yeah.
But the split divide was you had people that were saying like the cheerleaders were using it, but then
Yeah.
in my experience, it was like the emo kids that were trying to like be badass. And like, do you remember those stars back in the day? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like those kids with like the boobies bracelets and shit.
I was about to say, like, I feel like when I was in elementary school, everybody was loving the scene era, so it was everyone. Like, there was not a specific group of people who did it or not. Like, it was just very MySpace era of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
kind of like raw. It means I love you in dinosaurs. So that was really universal.
Oh.
You know,
Oh.
the S was
Yeah.
very universal.
I like the neutral vibes from you, Maddie. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
For me, it was
Yeah.
the art people. So, like, my crowd, basically. The
Yeah.
people who didn't have any friends and probably got bullied.
God, we are adding layers to this
There's
fucking
just
S.
so
I'm
many
telling
layers.
you what.
I'm gonna
There's
start
so much
crying. You
more.
guys.
And you know
Yeah.
what? Layers, complexity. It's just going to make
Yeah.
it more and more fuckable. So your score is going down.
Yeah. So is it
That's
because
right.
you see it as a bad boy? Is that the only reason it's fuckable to you?
Yeah, like it's just like edgy. It's kind of hot. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like out of all the
Yeah.
S's in the world, hot.
I think
Hottest
just
S.
because it's a letter in the alphabet, I'm gonna say 5. You know,
Yeah.
just because it's
yeah.
like,
Thank you.
what are we talking about? You know,
It's a letter. It's a fucking letter.
I actually think S, disregarding these two fucking absolute heretics, the S is probably one of the most fuckable alphabetical letters. I think it's sensual, sexual, slutty,
Curvy.
curvy. Well, not curvy. but you know.
It is curvy.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
but
that. I
that
like
doesn't
the
start with an
curve.
S, man. Come on.
Sinuous,
get with the-
sinuous. I got you, bitch.
That's not a sexual word, but I value your.
But it means
input.
curvy.
I
That's
always-
Jesus Christ.
No,
Like sinful.
Sinuous does not mean that. I'm pretty sure sinuous. It would be like made of sinews.
All right, moving forward.
Right, cool. Sinuous is like not sexual at all.
No, but we were talking about curvy. That's all I was saying.
Got you.
Yeah.
Either way,
2 ends.
this is a less fuckable S than normal, so I'm going to give it a 3.
Oh, that's a good point. I reason them with that. Yeah.
I'm still gonna go with a 4.5. It's still weird.
I'm gonna think about
and,
this all day. He gave me a 3.
So I'm gonna do that. Bumblebee from Transformers.
I have an immediate response. I'm not gonna lie. I have an immediate.
I do too.
He's too goody two shoes. I can't.
Yeah, I
Nope.
agree.
He's
I
the
do
hero,
agree.
right?
You
It's
had
one of my
said
only
the other
heroes.
One. What's his name?
Optimus.
Optimus. I would have been like,
Yeah.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
Optimus weirdly is like
Yeah.
even more of the good guy than Bumblebee, but he's
Yeah.
like the dad, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
he's got that
Yes.
going for him.
The
Yeah.
other day, I saw someone comment on an Optimus Prime thirst trap that said, "I want to change his oil," and I, dead ass, have not recovered.
Hell yeah.
I have not.
Well, see, he doesn't
I
really
do think-
talk, so it's perfect, right? And he also transforms into a Camaro, so like.
Well, but
I'm good
that depends. That depends on how much you like listening to the same soundbite 100 times while you're
Just
getting
shut off his
Oh.
radio. That's all you gotta do. Just
He's just gonna be like, "You're doing so good. You're doing so good. You're doing
He would
so
be
good.
praised.
Welcome.
But
Very
listen.
good. Very good."
He has a praise king. That's definitely what it is. He would always
Yeah.
tune into like the right channels.
Yeah. Hey, because it's
Tune
not for
into
me.
the right
I will say
channels.
4. I think that's totally off based. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a 4
Probably
for
one of
me.
my most
Mm,
random ones.
I like it. That was a good one,
yeah, I'll give it
I'm
a 4
a-
as well.
Oh,
Carrie.
2.
I'm gonna give it a 1
Wow.
because I think Bumblebee, Optimus, they're inherently sexy.
Optimus I completely agree.
Yeah,
Well,
like
I mean, for me, yeah.
big, beefy. They're saving you, sexy.
I guess I don't like to be saved. I think even Optimus is like a 3 for me.
Now Megatron,
Too basic.
Megatron. I'd be kind of into Megatron a little bit.
Give me Starscream.
Those like wirely, his like fucking like claw, creepy ass hands, kind of hot.
This is
Yeah.
where we like. This is where our difference is. The other day when I was like, "How are we friends?" This is very-
Yeah, none of the Transformers do it for me, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, Mads.
Maddie,
So my next one is Gil from Finding Nemo. Do you guys remember who this is?
Yeah.
yes, the black and white fish,
Yeah.
right, with the scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. Tough
Yeah,
love, good
no.
leadership capabilities,
Again,
good voice.
Maddie just
Like,
keeps
I think we're
picking
winning.
fitties. Man.
Well, I did it. I thought that was the point. Oh, I did it wrong. God damn it.
No, I will
did
say, Maddie, for you, I think that's a great pick.
Mhm.
Yes.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.5. Does Willem Dafoe voice him as well?
That's a really good
Yeah, I
question.
think so.
actually don't know. Is
Wow.
it Willem Dafoe? Oh, even
thought-
better. I love it.
Because that
Great.
also adds kind of like a
There's, like-
sexy layer.
That's
That-
kind
yeah,
of
let's
crazy
bring the
that
number
like
down to,
for
like,
that
1.
whole.
Wait, also A+ for you for getting it. That's correct. That is who voices it. Nice
Wow.
job, Pooks. That's great.
Because now all I'm ever going to be able to think about is the lighthouse whenever I see that fish.
Whatever
Like,
last Willem Dafoe movie you've seen.
like in the waters.
Nosferatu.
In the waters was simultaneously like Cthulhu and also a black and white fish, just being like, yo, I'm just trying to get home, like,
That's hysterical.
in a plastic bag.
But yeah, that's my second one. He
Um,
is a fish in my defense.
Yeah,
so,
so,
it is a
like,
fish,
because
you
he's
know,
a fish, I'm giving him a 1.5.
I feel like this is becoming personal, Theo. Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
I scored
Yeah.
you higher than someone else. Someone else gave you a 1.
I give you a
Make your
3.
fourth one wild.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3. Yeah, 3's
Yeah.
good. Like, because he's a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
3.
Because
Okay.
we're not sizing him up. Actually,
No.
now that I'm talking about it, we're not sizing him up. So I think I might have to give him a 3 as well. Because,
Okay.
yeah, thinking
Makes
about
sense.
my anatomy, I feel like it has to be a 3. Okay, cool. Well done, lads. Moving on.
That's a Theo.
How well do you guys know Monster Hunter?
I
Not
don't.
much, but I'm looking forward to
I will
hearing this.
Google.
Devil Joe. DEVILJHO. There's a
Monster
decent
Hunter
chance, yep, that you will literally scroll down far enough on Google Images that you will see Rule 34 Devil Joe. In fact, I can see some. So
Why do I kind of get it though?
Why?
yeah, so
He's got such tiny little arms.
give me your gut reactions immediately, and then I want to go
kinda
into a
get
quick
it.
little.
Why
Okay,
do I
but
get
the
that?
picture I'm looking at, like his mouth is really wet, and the eye contact would be insane.
Yes. Hard. The eyes on me. That's his entire trope.
Like, look at the way that he's salivating. That's crazy.
Maddie,
Well,
gut?
whoa.
Any gut
Got enough
reactions?
lube.
My gut reaction is like the upper body is so confusing to me. Like, why is it so poofy and then the arms are so little?
Because he's a
So
T-Rex.
He's a
He's a
T-Rex.
dinosaur.
I understand. I don't know. I have this one weird image of him. He looks so odd. I'm like, I'm gonna give you a good solid 4 on this because, like,
Hell
yeah, this is a choice. I like it
So,
for you though.
This is solid.
I'm just gonna sell it a little bit. So
Yeah.
first things first, Devil Joe is like the most classic dinosaur-looking monster in the whole of Monster Hunter, I think.
Yeah.
Devil Joe is like a classic. He's been in all of the games, and he has this amazing thing where he can basically show up in any mission. Not in the previous games. Please don't hate me if I'm wrong there, but in Monster Hunter, and just like fuck things up. Because he's hungry. He never stops being hungry. He has this cursed hunger, and he's so hungry that if you cut off his tail, he can eat his own tail. Now, I'm pretty sure that was disproven, but this was a theory that everyone was carrying for like 10 years, that Devil Joe eats his own tail out of hunger. So he's fucking famished non-stop. And also, he's incredibly powerful. So, like, he's just a bad boy. That's all I'm getting at, man. I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done.
So
I'm
what am I
done.
getting? 4s?
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'll give it a 5. I love the famish part of it. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell
Nice.
Oh, weird. But what stops him from just eating you?
Nothing.
Nothing. So it's like a
I think
I
that's
very much-
part of
you
the
could
seal
risk
for
your
some
life
That's
reason.
half the fun.
Yeah.
So then my last one, my dogs are furious. My last one is so worlds apart. I actually have 2 more, but for the sake of keeping 4, the Pixar lamp.
I've heard the Pixar
Smash.
before.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Smash.
Yeah.
Because the way that he like really is dedicated to pounding in that eye, and the rhythm in which and the force, like you are not walking out of that unscathed.
That's what it is.
That too, you know what I mean?
You're not walking out of that unscathed. I just
Yeah.
heard what you just said.
You are, yeah.
Ugh.
So, and it's again another age gap. You know what I mean? Like been around for forever.
You like age gap stuff.
Yeah,
love
she does.
love
Yeah.
the
You love a
taboo
bit
side
of
of
age
it.
gap. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
And there's also another letter, which we already know Poops has an affinity for letters.
Alphabet.
Into the
She does.
letters.
Alphabets.
We also know she loves letters.
I'm not gonna lie, Poops. That's a 1.5 for me. I understand.
Yeah,
Mm.
that
Alright,
was an
babe.
easy one.
Yeah. No, that's good
Yeah.
though.
I think the Febreze bottle would have been a better one. I
I
should
think
have
the
Yeah.
put that on my
Febreze bottle is a 0.5 for me. I completely understand.
should have.
Drink that shit down.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give the lamp a 2.
That's
Okay.
what I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
This is kind of a cop out. I won't lie, but I'm gonna say
Okay.
the Nobu from my book. They're grumpy.
Oh,
angry. They're protective.
Let's go.
Like
Yeah,
It
title of
works.
your book, please. Title of your book, and where can people listen to it?
Yeah.
so,
yeah,
the
yeah. What's it called
Nobu
again?
are like scaled hippo-esque creatures that live in the waters of one of the kingdoms. They
So is
protect
that-
everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you listening
Yes.
don't know what a Nobu is, go and listen to that book, or you're not allowed to listen to the podcast anymore.
Yeah, so I think the book was called In the Shadows by L.B. August,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
That's the book we're talking about? Okay,
right
we're just
there.
making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, narrated by
Unaudible.
2 of the
Theo-
most amazing narrators,
the
Theo and
best
Madi.
duet
so.
narration
They
ever.
seem really cool.
Mhm.
Don't know about that Theo guy though.
Hell yeah.
Seems a bit queer to me.
Theo in the book, fantastic. The Theo narrator, I don't know.
Narrator, not so much.
Man, fuck. That's a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You got
I
a
was
5 from Theo. That's
2.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a 3.
Yeah.
these are all over
The
the
reason
place.
I'm saying a 5. The reason I'm saying a 5 is because this is a real life hippo with scales. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it in my head. Whether or not that's semi-accurate, because I know they're quite crocodilian. But it's like
yes,
there
they're
is.
a hybrid.
We're not
between the
talking
two.
about. We're not talking about like the fucking Madagascar hippo lady
No,
who's clearly
right.
a Smurf.
These have jagged
We're talking
teeth.
about a real life,
Mm-hmm.
one of the deadliest animals on the continent of Africa, hippo. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fuck a hippo. Also, have you seen hippos shit? Because they shit and then they like
I love
flap their
where your
tail
mind
everywhere and the
goes
shit
with that,
goes
though.
everywhere.
You're like, yeah, there's shit everywhere. Why in my
I
mind
don't
though
want
does it
shit
have a
on me,
tail
and
of
I-
a crocodile? I know it doesn't.
Hey, we
but
don't.
like,
We can't confirm whether a Nobu shits or not. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
fictional character. Oh, wait, isn't Nobu go to the bathroom?
I feel like if they do, it would be in the water because they're in there most of the time. So they
Okay,
would
so
never
you're
really be
telling me-
bothering you.
You're telling me to fuck a Nobu, I gotta wade into shit-filled, waist-high water
No, they would
with
come
my
out
dick
for
out.
you.
Yeah.
They're kind.
Know your worth. No, know your worth. You stay on
The
land. You
Nobu
make them come
comes
to
me.
you.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So the Nobu backs up towards me because if they're coming face on, I'm
He's
running.
like going through a scenario and it's like, yeah, if they're coming at me.
I'm trying to think of any way that having sex with a hybrid crocodile hippo is anything but a 5.
But the dinosaur made sense.
Because the dinosaur's not. Yeah, I hear
No,
you.
there's no logic to that one, Theo.
understand. Hey, hold on. Do the Nobu have fuck me eyes like the Devil Joe does?
They're pupilless. They're just glowing orbs.
Cool. 5.
Oh, listen, most of the things that you write somehow inherently sexually arouse me, so I'm gonna go lower.
But
Because-
time out before you give it about.
dizzy from
Would
that.
it be different if it was a cypress? If it was, would it be like a 1 if it was a cypress?
Maybe.
Like the dog, the
Um,
cat, the hare.
Oh, I hate
The
that I'm
serpent.
about to say I'd rather fuck a fucking 3-headed dog more than a hippo, but yeah, I would.
But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it would be higher if it was a cypress.
It was the
yeah.
cypress. Okay.
No, because the dog ones just feel like too domesticated. I love kind of the
The wild.
the
You're
wild.
like the cat is just too nice. It's too nice.
Yeah.
I need the
Let's
wild,
take a snake.
unhinged hippo beast monster that lives in the water and eats people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a no from me, dog. That's a 5. I'm giving you a 5.
Terry was a
Incredible work.
3.
3.
What's Maddie?
I think I was a 2.
2.
I think it was a 2 or
She
2.5.
gets it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Hell yeah. I love that
plus.
for you guys, but I don't get it.
He's like, no. No.
Theo is Mark safe from wanting to fuck a hippo.
But a ginormous dragon with tiny arms, totally
It's not
different.
a
Yeah, totally
dragon.
different. That eats its own tail? Totally different.
It is technically... Well, it is... it actually is technically... Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We just start getting pissed at each other because we're not rating these higher.
You don't understand, okay?
Yeah.
It has dragon fury, but it's not technically a dragon. It's a wyvern adjacent. Anyway, don't forget it.
Maddie, sure.
So we did Maddie before
Theo.
we did list there? Or is it me? Is this last one me?
I think it's me and then you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got
Yeah.
your last one. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel like mine are just consistently being like, okay, Maddie, we get it. But I feel like this might start a conversation, so I'm intrigued. Claude Frollo from Hunchback, the priest. We've
I'm
discussed
gonna
this
have to look at a
before.
picture.
I know Theo has strong opinions about this man's. I have to show you video footage because, like, if you guys don't see the video,
Oh,
it's different. Also, one of the best songs
good
in Disney
fucking
history.
shout. Yeah, very good song.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
listen, I just want to get in there quick. If we're talking
Yes.
smash or pass, smash all the way. I'm about
Okay.
to absolutely ruin that guy's life, sexually speaking. Because there's nothing you can do more to a villain like that who's clearly homophobic, clearly sexist, clearly an abuser, than just fuck them straight, right?
Yes.
But this is not a smash or pass. God, I hope my grand isn't listening to this. Okay, now I'll just shut up. Everyone else, please help.
No, I get it. I kind of get it. Yeah, it's still a little
Kinda get
weird,
it.
but like, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's the bad guy kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's a hate
It
fuck.
is,
Yeah,
but he's
it's a hate
also
fuck,
like, yeah, he's obsessed with Esmeralda. Obsessed.
Yeah.
There's a whole song about how he is being tempted by Satan because of how beautiful
Because
she
of
is. And it's
he
a
just
fabulous song.
needs
Yeah.
to be hate fucked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just my
It
my
might do him
outlet.
some good, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I feel
Esmeralda
like
could take one for the team, you know?
dark romance a lot
Has
of times
ruined-
likes to play with like religious trauma, so
Yeah.
I can understand like the sex appeal there.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand, but it would be more satisfying to just see him get like hate fucked because he kind of
Yeah.
deserves it. So
like
You can
just
sit in.
railed, just
like getting pegged, yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean.
By Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Ah,
There we go.
Esmeralda,
Oh.
we're not playing who's hot game, okay?
Wait,
No. She's
That's-
taking him, and then it makes sense. Then it makes
Oh, I
that
understand,
just
I
that
understand.
unlocked something in me. Yeah,
I do that a lot.
Okay.
Though, like Carrie.
yeah, that'll do it.
That will do it.
I'm gonna give you this
Mm-hmm.
because I would hate fuck them, but it's also like so not fuckable. I'm gonna give you a 4.
Oh my god, I feel so excited. I see this was not the one I was going to include, so I feel like I'm being redeemed.
Hell yeah.
I I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because I agree.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
gonna go 4 because it's like not the most
Mhm.
fuckable, but I kind of
Yeah.
get it. I kind of get it.
I don't want to, but I hate him enough that it would be kind of fun.
Yes, yeah, it can be very aggressive.
I'm excited. Excellent. Thank God. Okay. Oh, I'm back on the boards, you guys. I'm back
Hell
on the
yeah.
boards.
Okay, so I'm looking at the rest that I have, and none of them are doing it quite like this one that I'm looking at right now. I wanted to say I had things from Sweet Home. If any of you've seen Sweet Home, some of the monsters from that, they're on my list. But
Why does that sound familiar? Oh, yeah. I totally, yeah. I see
Yeah.
you. I see you right now, Theo.
I see you, homie.
I see you.
But for any of you guys that have seen Attack on Titan,
Oh,
Wait, which
yeah.
one? Which one? What are you gonna
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
Hear
yeah.
Me
yeah.
Out, right? It's because
Okay.
the Armor Titan is not a Hear Me Out. He's fit.
No, that's
the
not
Beast
an Armor Titan.
That's
Yeah.
we got it. It's all good.
I know where this is going. Go
The
ahead.
Quadruped Titan.
I was about to say, is it the freaking it's what do they call it? It's called the Cart Titan.
The
Cart
Cart
Titan. Yes.
Titan. Yeah.
Wait, so is Peak included? Because if Peak's included, then that's cheating. Okay. See, that's cheating. She cannot be included because then it's obviously it's going to be a yes for
I
everybody.
completely agree. I mean, so
Yes.
I thank you for that logic because I do
I'm here
feel
for
like
you.
she is the Titan, but
Yes.
when she's in the Titan, she looks like the Titan. So
Mm.
I am specifically saying the Cart Titan
Okay,
from Attack
excellent.
on Titan without the armor.
Oh, the armor was better.
yeah. So I was like, oh, the armor could no without it.
So hear me out.
Yes.
I just giggle him inside.
I forgot how cursed this looks. I'm not
So,
gonna lie.
yeah.
Maddie and I, like, we've bonded a lot over the show, and like when I first saw the Cart Titan, it was just it is like, for people who don't know the Cart Titan and who are Google imaging searching it right now, it's the ugliest Titan, bar
Hands
none.
down. Which is
It's like-
impressive because they're all ugly. So it's like,
It's like literally Perry the platypus on
Yes.
steroids as a human.
Yes.
Yeah. I
1000%.
also
That's
think, personally, for me personally, it is the scariest Titan. So
Mhm.
we come
Yeah.
to this thing where it's like, well, Theo, it's your least favorite, most ugly, most scary Titan. What are you doing? That's a great question. It can carry things for me. That's a really solid start. It's also a mount that is incredibly fast. Like, shit, I hate walking everywhere. I'd love to just sit on the back of someone who I fuck occasionally and they can just ride me anywhere, basically. Also, I don't know, like, if you're into... I'm coming out of this podcast and people are like, oh, he's got a vor fetish. And I'm just letting you know, I don't, but it's totally cool if you do, and it's totally cool if you think I do. But that mouth is pretty big. You know what I mean?
Very
And-
large.
And like crawling, you know, if you're
Yeah.
into
Uh-huh.
that.
That is true.
It's kind of like a little bit of a baby girl moment, but
Also,
A
and,
little more
and I know
intense.
that this is like kind of cheating because it's all Titans, but to become your Titan form, you have to bite yourself, and that's just like
hot.
that's just hot.
You have a
You
thing
guys
for
can't-
people
you
eating
can't.
themselves, I have a feeling. The dinosaur.
No,
That is
I
what-
don't. I like the biting, but I don't like the finishing of like. I don't like the
The
swallowing.
eating of themselves.
You mean the cannibalism part? Yeah, that's not as
I'm
fun.
one half of a vor fetish.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I feel like any of you trying to make this make sense need serious help. I'm gonna say 5, and I think I'm gonna end the call now. So thanks, it was great seeing you all.
I knew this one was gonna wrap it up well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would give this a 5.
Yeah, I'm
Because
gonna say
this
5.
isn't-
Yeah.
Out
Yeah.
of all of the Titans,
That's
this isn't
3
the one that you
fives?
think.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is. I don't think you could just. I'm with Maddie on this one. I don't think that one's justifiable. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you, LV.
You can keep that one.
Conversation over. Okay.
Yep, you're good. You can.
I
You can
love
have
the-
that one.
Thanks.
Getting to be carried by something I fuck once in a while. That sold me.
Honestly, this is why whenever you talk about Arcane and you're like Vi, Kate, whatever, I'm just like, nah, man, Sevica. Sevica all the fucking way. Because when she's done with me, she puts me over her shoulder and we just go about the day like that. Yeah, she's best girl. So a rough average, because I'm not going to pull a fucking calculator out,
Do it.
but a rough
Do it.
average for last place.
Oh, can I make a guess?
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Is about a 2 on the dot. A 2.
That's great.
You
Good.
pulled it back, and
I
also,
at least got a 2.
You made it
you.
relatable. We all understood.
which
you
I
got
just
it.
want to say, last place in this situation means you brought the most fuckable people to the table.
This
that
is
means
true.
you need the least therapy. So I do
That-
think that's worthy of celebration.
Kind of what
Thank
I was
you,
thinking.
thank you.
Kind of what I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah.
Third
I appreciate
place.
it, you guys.
With a rough average, I'm quite surprised. With a rough average of about 3.5, is Pookles.
I had a
What?
feeling.
Ooh.
I
I'm shocked
had
by
a
that.
feeling.
Yes, so was I. I was expecting you to be second or first, but you.
I think you justified them. I think that's why the
You
scores
justified
were
them
low.
so
You
well. Like the
justified them.
paperclip for a lot of us started as like no fucking way, and then a
No.
lot of us finished on the paperclip like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it.
below a 3.
Yeah.
You literally out-talked yourself from the winning position. You
Damn
really
it.
did.
Yeah.
You did. You did.
In second place, with a very high average of basically almost 4, is Liz.
Shocked by
Nice
that.
job, Liz.
I'm
Very
really shocked
good
by
job.
that.
Yeah, no, seriously good.
It was the Nobu. It was the Nobu with the
It was
5
the
themselves.
the Nobu really fucking tugged you over the top there.
Carried you to the top.
It did. He
Venom
you know, that
weirdly
makes
wasn't
sense.
as popular as expected.
Mhm.
And then me in first place with an average of roughly 4 as
You
well.
are the
checks
most
out.
unhinged.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That checks
Yeah,
out.
the Monster Hunter World and the Cart Titan was just like concerning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
concerning.
Hey man, I
And there was
came to
nothing you
fucking
could
play.
say.
I came to play. You want me to justify something? I'm gonna. If we had more time, I'd still be going.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Unhinged Bookish Thoughts with Theo and Maddie and us. We hope you agreed on some of our thoughts or hear me outs. If you didn't, that's fine. But also, we want to hear yours. So make sure you tell us in the comments what your unhinged thoughts and your hear me outs are, because we need to know. But as always, remember to read what you want and don't be a dick. Was it going to do the hard for you?
Ooh.